Hello.
Hey there.
I'm Adam.
I'm Rihanna.
And this is the Mom and Dad Cuss a Little podcast.
Complete shit show. Welcome, everybody.
Well, yep, pretty much. So, do we really need the explanation anymore?
I mean, maybe. For those of you just tuning in, what the fuck? No, I'm kidding. So, this is a show where we talk about life, pretty much. We just kind of go off on our own little tangents, I think.
We try and relate it to marriage and parenting?
A little. We have been married for 8.5
years.
8.5 years. I know math. With 4 boys, and so this is just our platform to kind of communicate to you guys on how we get through life, because everybody always asks, how do you do it? We don't fucking know. Like,
yeah.
We just do. So this
how
is
do
where
we do we do it.
Obviously, we have 4 kids. Anyway. But
we haven't even gotten through the opening yet. You're really through it. Wow.
I mean, you're the one that said that.
Yeah, I guess so.
So this is just kind of where we document how we do it so that people can know.
Yeah.
And so that we can know. Like, wait, how did we say we should do? Oh, that's what we...
That's
okay.
it. So later when, you take the boys are in therapy, they can...
They have physical evidence. Oh, shit. Maybe we shouldn't do the show anymore. Sorry, guys. Last episode. Bye.
No, because you already planned our Halloween episode, so we've got to at least make it till October.
This is true.
Yeah. That's the only thing we've ever planned with this show. You just haven't like, hey, I have an idea for the Halloween show. And that's, I think you said that shit like back in April.
Yeah. When we were like still regularly doing the show.
Yeah.
We've kind of slid a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, we went over all that last week. So.
Yeah.
We're trying to get better.
So, you know how we always have the excuse of, oh, kids get sick, and so we didn't do a show? Well, this week, everybody's sick.
Yep.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm horribly congested. I have a horrible sinus infection.
Me too. And
we've been dealing with this. I've been dealing with it all week. It got worse over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm dying, but, I'm here, so.
This has not been a fun week as far as sick kids go.
It really hasn't. So it's the first, full week. Told you. First full week back to school for everybody. And I don't know who brought it home, but damn whatever kid brought it to school, because this shit sucks. But, Damien, the kindergartner, was the only one who didn't get it until today.
Yeah.
I'm like, great. Charlie had to miss school on Friday because he was too sick to go. And I mean, poor kid, he slept all day.
Yeah.
I decided to stay home because he woke me up at 3 a.m, which, fuck that shit.
Well, on top of that, you woke up without a voice.
That's true too.
You got up and you were just tapping me. I'm not going. Oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah.
Which meant I had to get up and take Damien to school.
Yeah. I mean, it's just been, it's been a mess, y'all. We're still, I don't even know if we're past the worst of it or worse the past of it, because, Jesus, I don't know.
The little boys had it, first, and that's what sucks.
The little ones had it first, and they're over it for the most part, but Bug has breathing issues anyway.
Yeah.
And so he's still coughing. And so I don't know how long this is actually supposed to last.
It's funny.
All I know is that it feels like I got hit by a truck.
Yeah. It's one of those whole body ache things too.
Yeah, and it's not the flu. I really doubt that it's the actual flu, but it's definitely some sort of viral something.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
There's only so much that you can do until everybody's immune system is built up to school.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know if we've ever covered how we deal with sick kids. I'm pretty sure we've.
I'm sure by
on
now
it.
we've probably covered it a dozen times. Because it seems like it happens on a fairly consistent basis.
This is true. But we love the manufacturers and the makers of Zarbee's, Zarbees, with a little B on it.
Yep.
They make a cough syrup that is infant friendly. So those of you who have kids know that if your baby gets a cough, there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Yeah.
They will give you very, 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 very minimal in the way of treatment. Zarbee's changed that, and they put out a line of all natural cough syrups. And one thing that I love about them is that, at least in their children's, not their infants, but in their children's line, there is a cough syrup with melatonin.
Yeah.
So the nighttime one will actually help your kids sleep.
Yeah.
Which is lovely.
And it's like I don't know what they use in regular cough syrup, because it's been a while since we've ever used regular cough syrup.
I don't know. We've stuck with Zarbee's for so long now.
Like, we found Zarbee's strictly because of babies with horrible coughs, and
we found it, I think, because of Bug.
I think so.
Because he, like I said, he has breathing problems. I'm 100% sure this kid's going to get diagnosed with asthma. He just can't breathe.
Yeah.
And we found it with him because he would always get a bad cough.
Yeah.
And now he's got, chronic bronchiolitis.
Yeah.
And asthma and issues and all kinds of stuff. But we found it, I'm pretty sure, for him, and we haven't left its side.
Yeah. Because they make an infant, because they said every other mainstream cough medicine, even like your doctors will tell you, like, under 2,
not gonna happen.
There's no cough suppressant. And I forget why. It's like has something to do with the way cough medicines work.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know the specifics, but I know that they don't have it. And
they're not safe for little kids. And
anything that's children friendly is made with honey, and babies can't have honey under a year old.
Yeah.
Well, Zarbee's got around that by, instead of using honey, they use agave.
Yeah.
So
their big kid cough syrups are honey based.
Yeah.
And if you're a food nerd, honey is actually like antibacterial, and it's actually it's a natural cough remedy.
Yeah.
And it is something that our doctors have told us before. Hey, if they're still having a cough and you don't want to give them like a cough syrup or something like this, or because especially when you're dealing with like sick kids and, mixing medications gets really risky in adults. In kids, it's just damn near deadly.
Yeah.
So, what if your cough medicine doesn't, react well with the cold and fever medicine or something? Then they were like, well, give them a teaspoon of honey.
Yeah.
And just let them suck on the spoon.
Local honey.
Yeah. That
because helps. It'll help build your immune system to the specific allergens out here. One thing that I also like to do, I call it my witch's brew. I'll get honey and lemon and a cinnamon stick, but it has to be like an actual cinnamon stick. With boiling hot water. Just boil that, put your cinnamon stick in it, put the lemon in it, squeeze it obviously, and
just throw a whole lemon into the cup.
I just use like a wedge, and then sweeten it with honey to your preference.
Yeah. And
drink that, and it's fucking amazing.
Now, for people who drink teas of that sort, like an herbal tea, that sounds valid. And I'm sure if you just mixed all that in if you use tea instead of water,
whatever, go for it.
If you use tea instead of water, I'm sure that worked. You don't like tea.
I have very limited teas that I like, but I like the way that it tastes with just the lemon and the honey and the cinnamon. Like, to me, it tastes amazing. I love it.
And that's absolutely something that my grandmother would have made us drink as kids, because that's just old school.
Yeah. I don't know. I've just... since we moved out here, I've done it every year.
Yeah.
Usually around this time is when I have to go stock up on everything. But
I keep mostly the lemon.
Yeah.
It's mostly the I keep cinnamon around anyway. So.
Well, we also don't have a lot of honey. But either way, if you're looking for something all natural, try that. Yeah. Otherwise, stick with Zarbee's.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is a lifesaver.
But yeah, the sheer fact that they have an infant safe...
Not that we need that anymore, but still.
Yeah. Cough syrup. Sorry.
We've gone through 2 bottles of Zarbee's, of nighttime Zarbee's this week.
I will admit it's not the cheapest.
No, it's about $8 a bottle.
That's like $6.
No.
I don't know where you bought it.
Fries.
That's why.
It's like $8 a bottle.
Yeah. But it's on the pricey side, but when you consider, especially mostly for the infant one, if after they turn 2, you don't ever use it again, it's worth having it for the baby because there's nothing else. There is no other option. You can't even do like normal natural options like honey. Can't give it to a baby.
Exactly.
It's not safe.
That's why they use agave. But yeah, we've gone through 2 bottles this week. And Motrin, because whatever the shit is comes with a fever.
Yep. Fever, body aches.
Maybe it is the flu. Maybe we're all dying. Who knows?
It hasn't been like flu-ish. It's like
it's felt more sinusy.
Yeah, it's been like cough. Because it's been like a throat scratchy, sinus infection-y feeling cough. Yeah. Not that like chest cold cough like you get with the flu.
Yeah, that's true. So
yeah, this has been weird. Either way.
I don't know what it is, but it sucks.
Yeah, and it sucks for me because it didn't, like, I have this...
You and Damien were the last ones that hit.
I have this advantage of the kids that are getting sick, like, you're away all day. The 2 ones that are getting sick are away all day.
Yeah.
I am home with the 2 little ones, and that's it. And then when I'm working, I have very little chance of cross-pollination between me and the kids that are bringing home the germs.
Yeah. Well, and what sucks is Bug was the first one to get it.
Because he's probably got the weakest immune system of all of them.
He really does.
He always gets sick first.
He does. But he's also the biggest baby when he gets sick.
Yeah.
Like, absolute drama. It's the end of the world. So he sleeps in our bed any time he's sick. I sleep in our bed.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah. You come home for maybe 1 or 2 hours before everybody's awake. So I had the most exposure to the most sick.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, then, of course, there's also the, take a nap during the day and he may or may not be curled up with me either on the couch or, like we've started watching movies.
But he's
in the
not
bedroom, but
at nighttime, though. At night he's worse because it's nighttime and he's laying down, so his cough is worse, obviously.
Yeah.
And so he's coughing in my face, which is lovely.
Yeah. It's like you were spending, extended sleeping hours with him overnight.
Yeah. That kid. He's lucky he's cute. He really is.
Yeah.
He's adorable. Don't get me wrong.
He's also obnoxious.
He really is. Like, if you take away the cuteness factor of Bug, he's just kind of a little jerk.
Yeah. He beats up on his brothers. He's really kind of a smartass.
There's no kind of about it.
He is damn lippy. He takes
things. Like, if you tell him to go put on his pants, and he was not wearing pants, he was wearing shorts, he will stop you mid-sentence. No, I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts. All right, well, look here, you little shit. Go put them on.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a crap what you're wearing.
Yep. He is the king of snarky technicalities. But yeah, take away the cute and like he, upside the head,
No.
But yeah, he's cute, so he doesn't get that crap.
Yeah, but no, he's cute.
I will say though,
he charms his way out of everything.
He charms his way out of most stuff with you much more easily than with me. Because
he comes up and he does this face where he like squinches his eyes shut and smiles at me.
Yeah, like see, mommy, I can get out of anything.
And I'm like, damn it.
I was kidding when I called you a bitch.
He usually wins.
He could probably do that. He could probably straight up call you a bitch to your face.
It's alright. I call him a little shit, so it's alright.
He'd make that face and you would let him go.
Probably.
But yeah. He's unfairly cute. But I don't put up with his shit. Because I'm around it all day. I can see right through your bullshit, kid.
So, to recap, we're all sick.
Yep. Whether or not I can make us sound human in post is going to be interesting.
Oh, gosh. Oh, well.
Yep.
If we sound like we're zombies, it's because we are.
Yeah.
Legit.
Brains.
But I will say, as much as we stand by Zarbee's, I, for adults, will stand by Theraflu to the grave.
Yeah.
I will probably take a bottle with me, because that's all that's going to save me.
Just in case I have a dry throat after I'm dead.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I use Theraflu for everything. Like, oh, your neck is broken, take some Theraflu. It's amazing. Like, it'll knock you on your ass, don't get me wrong. It is, fuck, holy shit.
It's basically the substitute for old school NyQuil before they started removing shit from it.
Yeah.
Like when it used to have the decongestant and the cough suppressant, all the things that they took out of NyQuil to make it safer.
Yep.
Well, it's got all that bullshit.
If you get I think it's like severe flu or severe cold, whatever. That's the nighttime one.
Yeah. You feel that bullshit working.
Take a shot of that, and it's got this extra new feature. It's not new, I mean, it's newish. They've been doing it for a couple years. This warming relief, so it burns like hell on the way down. Yeah, warming relief my ass. This shit fucking burns. Like you can feel it traveling the entire way down.
It's like, oh, you ever have heartburn? This is what it feels like.
This is what everything burn feels like.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, especially with that nighttime one, I'm out within 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have to take it when you are going to bed, and make sure that you are going to bed, because you will fall asleep.
You take NyQuil or you take other nighttime medicines, and you're like, all right, this will help me sleep. I was like, no, you take Theraflu, this will make you sleep. This will put your ass in bed.
But, I mean, I always say, you know, if you take Theraflu, you only have to take a day off.
Yeah. And
just make sure to stay on top of your Theraflu, because I think it's like every 4 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
So take it regularly throughout the day, and the next day you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Like, you could build a rocket. You'll be fine. But, yeah, so Theraflu.
Yep.
I mean, even the daytime one, we both took a shot of the daytime one today, and
I'm greatly improved over what I was before, because I was dying yesterday.
Well, and see, I was stupid. I didn't take a shot of it this morning.
Yeah.
And by afternoon, man, I was feeling it. I was like, I'm about to die. I need something. I need food and I need medicine.
Yeah.
And I did both. Took a 30-minute reprise in the bedroom. Just kind of stayed horizontal for a bit. And I was like, all right, I feel good. We're good to go.
Yep.
And yeah, I am greatly improved over this afternoon.
I think I came back from picking up the groceries and you were all but dead on the couch.
Ugh.
Like you looked half all right when I left.
It was like right after you left that it just hit me, and I felt myself like sink into the couch, and I was like, oh shit, this isn't good.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't move. Everything aches. I feel dizzy. I felt like I had a fever, even though I know I didn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, as soon as he gets back, I've got to do something. Like, I couldn't even finish a sentence in thought.
Yeah.
Just because I was just so out of it.
That's kind of how I was this morning before I'd kind of medicated myself.
Yeah.
I was all sorts of brain scrambled this morning.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know what this shit is that they brought home, but it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I get why Charlie was waking up at 3 a.m. because,
yeah.
As an adult, this is hard to deal with. Yeah. I can't imagine, 8-year-old freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have freaked out too.
Yeah, it's annoyingly uncomfortable for us. For him, it's gotta be terrible.
Yeah.
And then, he's also kind of a crybaby, so that makes it even worse.
Well, he's not a crybaby. He's just very dramatic.
Yeah. I have no clue where they get all that from.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
I can almost see the flashing arrow over your head,
Me? Why? Why me?
I don't know. Might it be all the dramatics?
What? Dramatics? I don't know what you're talking about. That just does not sound like me.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. People who know me know this.
Yeah. But another sign of how sick we are right now. I'm drinking water.
Ew.
Yeah. I don't drink water.
I can't. I'm sick.
That sounds like all of the boys right now. Clean your room. I can't. I'm sick.
Boo, you whore.
But, yeah. Like right now, I'm so sick, I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
Because I don't drink water. 99% of the time we're doing the show, I've got a cup of coffee in front of me, or I've got like a bottle of tea, or Dr. Pepper. Because unlike somebody in this room, I drink tea. But
I just said I have a select few that I like. Celestial Blueberry and Celestial Peach.
Yeah, they're like super fruity herbal teas that don't even have tea in them.
So the super fruity guy in the room. Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just drinking like cold water because that's the only like anything else we have right now would just my sinus
aggravates your throat.
Yeah, my sinuses are still all inflamed right now. Like I wanted to make a cup of coffee because I'm on like half my coffee supply today, but we also were too low on milk. Oh, fuck! Can't have any more. The boys need it. More specifically, Sam needs it. That's about it.
Darn
Fuck
parental
the rest
duties.
of you guys. Sam needs his milk.
He gets very upset if he does not
Oh,
have his milk. Because if you hand him ice water, he will hand it back.
Yep.
I don't want this.
I gave him a cup of ice water at dinner, and he's just like, Dad, he just kept trying to hand it back to me. Like, no, buddy.
No.
That's what you're getting.
You have to drink this. Dad. Sam.
Like, Dad, take this shit back.
And of course, tonight we made, we're horrible parents.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get our certificates in the mail for worst parents ever. Thank you for all of your nominations.
Yep.
We owe this. We dedicate this to our children. We made pot roast for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. How dare we?
How dare we?
God, we're just the worst parents in the world. And I mean, y'all know our rules: eat it or leave it.
Yep.
And the 5-year-old decided to leave it.
Yep. He decided that he wanted to spend the better part of the evening throwing a tantrum about it.
Yeah. And then when
Even
we told
when he
him,
was given the option of, okay, just eat the rice in the bowl, he still would rather. I think he just felt that the tantrum in principle was worth.
I've already
more
gone
than
this
eating.
far.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when we told him, all right, fine, then just go to bed. What? Without dinner? Like, well, you'll get breakfast in the morning,
Like, here's your food. You can eat what is in front of you, or you can go to bed.
Eat it or leave it, dude. And yeah, he decided to go to bed. Like, all right, whatever.
Yep.
We don't starve our children. They have plenty of food. But this was his choice.
Yep.
And he made that choice, and he went to bed. So, oh well.
Yep. Now I need to make some sort of a guaranteed eat tomorrow night.
Sausage mac.
You can't have sausage mac.
I know.
Well, I do have that recipe for the gluten-free mac that I need to try and do, but I need to do that on a day where I'm not already making something complicated for the boys.
Don't you owe them pizzas?
Yeah. It's kind of... Yeah, I could do pizza tomorrow, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because last week was Charlie's birthday and we sucked it up and bought pizza, so...
Bleh.
Yeah. And that was mildly disappointing, but mostly because just like tired and we were all in this early stages of not feeling great.
Mm-hmm.
So Little Caesars wasn't the best thing to eat at the time. But
no, and that's something that's hard too, is trying to keep up my diet or any sort of nutrition when you're sick.
yeah.
Because, all thoughts of self-preservation go out the window.
He's like I'm eating because I know I need to eat, but fuck my diet. I need,
Excuse me.
health is more important than diet.
Well, I mean, I've stuck to the whole gluten-free thing. I've done really well with that, even through
You've
being
also
sick.
not been eating too much while you've been sick.
I haven't really had very much. I've had like a couple bowls of soup and a bowl of cereal. Like,
Yeah. It is an appetite killer.
yeah.
think I had the first ramen I've had in a couple of years today.
Well, I got you that because I know you don't eat regular soup like a human.
Nope.
But you'll eat
like
ramen because apparently ramen's not a soup. Fuck if I know.
I don't do any of the broth. I just sit there and slurp down hot noodles.
That's disgusting.
So that's why I stayed out here away from you while I ate it.
But I know that when you're sick, you like to have ramen, so I...
Breathing in the steam off the bowl and the hot noodles.
Because, we didn't just buy a vaporizer, but whatever.
I'm not going to shove my face over the vaporizer.
I sleep with it on my pillow.
Yep, damn near. I know. On your side of the bed. Way over there.
Yep. Oh, man. If you don't have a Vicks vaporizer, get one.
We seriously need, advertising. We are not being
paid
by
for
a
this.
man, but we should be.
We plug everybody's stuff so much.
This is the product plug episode.
It's just because it's, for us, it's tried and true.
Yeah.
This is what we know absolutely works every single time.
Yeah.
And we've been using it for however long, and so we know that this is exactly what works every single time. So
we got that. And even this is our second one, because our old one...
Yeah.
I mean, we still have it somewhere. It's probably somewhere out in the garage somewhere. Just not wanting to look for it.
Do you ever have nightmares of, going into a cave, but you can't see anything, but you know that there's, things staring at you? That's what our garage is like.
Except there's lights in there.
I mean, yeah, but it's basically like you're going spelunking.
Yeah.
What was that one movie where they did that? It's like a horror movie.
Yeah, I forget what it is.
But it's like that. Trying to go into our garage.
It's not the cave.
No, it's like something below or whatever.
Yeah. I don't remember.
The Descent.
The Descent. Yeah, you're right. I knew it was the something.
Yeah. It's like that.
I don't think there's
It's pretty much, it's exactly like that.
Those things were basically like sewer Falmer. That's basically what the monsters...
Did you just make a Skyrim reference?
I made a Skyrim reference because I knew you would understand.
Unfortunately, yes, I do understand.
Exactly what I'm trying, because they're basically like eyeless subterranean killer,
Yeah, that's pretty much what's out in our garage.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure.
I don't think we have a civilization of Falmer living in our garage.
Okay, well, you know that one episode of Night Vale where they reveal that there's a whole country living under the bowling alley? It's pretty much what's going on in the garage.
We pretty much spun a Skyrim reference into a Night Vale reference.
Night Vale exists in our garage. It's scary out there. I refuse. I won't go through the garage anymore. It's gotten bad.
Well, yeah, but there's so much crap, and that's mostly
dog
there's
food.
Just so much crap and dog food because the boys spill dog food all the damn time.
Yeah. I don't go out there anymore. It's like Walmart. I just refuse.
Occasionally you have to go to Walmart. Occasionally you have to go in the garage. But
I blatantly
if you can at all avoid it, you do.
I make you go out there and make the boys go out there. It's like killing bugs. I don't do it. I make the boys do it when you're not home.
That's really fucked up. You're the adult in the room.
Yeah. But they're men. Very tiny men, but...
No, not at all. Our boys are chicken shit.
Well, they kill the bugs for me, so that's all that matters. And I tell them to suck it up. Mom, I don't want to. Just get a shoe and hit it. You're fine.
No wonder they're always so gung-ho to kill every bug they see.
Yeah.
Mom makes them kill every bug they see.
No, just spiders. I hate spiders.
We don't have spiders.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, actually, occasionally I see spiders. But they're like those tiny little grain of dust looking spiders.
I don't care. It's still a spider.
You can't even tell it's a spider unless, it's moving in that wonky little spidery sort of way.
Yeah. I hate spiders so much.
It's not like it's like... And
Let's change the subject, because I really don't like spiders.
It's that weird bug thing. Like, every bug has their little way of moving. Like, centipedes have that centipede crawl. Like, if you don't know that ball of dust is that a ball of dust or is that a scorpion? Is it moving that scorpion way? But it's like but like all those bugs have that same sort of thing.
I don't like this topic of conversation.
Yeah. Obviously, I've spooked myself with shadows enough in the last 2 weeks. Like, no bullshit, and I'll own up to this. I had a night a couple weeks ago at work where it was just one of those cases where the lights in the building and the way I was looking, and I'm clean floors, so I'm looking down and I kind of did a double take on something, and I literally scared myself with my shadow.
It's
because
fantastic.
I caught my shadow reflecting out of the corner of my eye off of something else, and I thought it was somebody walking up.
That's fantastic. Oh.
It's one of those places where there's a lot of, like, it's like kind of like an area where there's a lot of spotlights, so you've got a lot of shadows casting in different directions. And so I'm looking one way, and I kind of, like, look back, and, like, in my periphery, I see what I thought was somebody walking up. And I was like, oh, fuck. It was my shadow.
Nice. Well, if we're on the subject of paranoia, I am deathly afraid of the dark. Like, I can't do it. I just can't. I have to have... But, okay, here's the thing, though. I hate sleeping with the lights on.
Yeah.
Like, once I'm in bed covered and my feet are covered so that the demons can't get me and drag me down the hall like they did in that one movie, then I want the lights off.
Yeah.
The conundrum there is...
The light switch is on the wall.
Light switch is on the wall by the door. And so when I'm home alone, I have to sleep with the lamp on because can't turn it off.
You can turn it off. You
Well,
can
I'd
reach
have
up
to,
and turn the fucking lamp off.
But I can't reach it. I have little arms.
It's on your bedside table.
I know, but it's on the other side of the table.
Like, it's a foot.
Little arms.
Not that little.
They're pretty little.
You're 4'10", not...
And a half.
It's 4'10.5", not 4 inches. I did not marry a leprechaun. That would have made the 10-pound children very complicated.
Oh, jeez.
We have a height-weight differential here.
But I really want to get, like, a touch lamp so that I don't have to, like, work for it. I just want to get a touch lamp. That way it's super easy for me to...
Touch lamps are like the snooze buttons of lamps.
Kind of. And apparently cats can be dicks and turn them on.
Yeah.
But I don't think our cats are that smart, so...
I think our cats are that big of dicks.
I mean, this is true, but I don't think they're that smart. But I really want to get one that has bats.
Not getting a bat touch lamp.
But it'd be cute.
It'd be expensive as fuck.
Probably. But it'd be cute. Have little bats.
It'd be creepy as shit.
Be cute.
That would cast some ugly, creepy shadows.
It would be little bats all over the ceiling. It'd be so cute.
No.
I love bats.
Obviously.
They're my favorite. I want a pet bat. No, I want a pet flying fox, because those things are huge.
It's about the size of Emmett.
No, it's not.
Okay. If you put, like, my body length wings on Charlie, that's a flying fox.
No, it's not. They're not that big.
They're that big.
There's like a couple.
I've seen flying foxes that are like 3 feet tall.
They're so cute, though. They like bananas.
Because they're fruit bats. I bet if you gave them a whole watermelon, they'd eat it.
I'd have a best friend. We could share watermelons. I don't share.
You don't share shit.
They could have their own, and I could have my own. Oh, it'd be so fun. But, yeah.
You can't see me shaking my head right now, but damn.
Well, that's my conundrum. I'm afraid of the dark, but I hate sleeping with lights on.
Yep. And you won't sit up, like, halfway to reach the lamp.
No, because I'm already laying down, and I have to be covered a certain way so the demons can't drag me down the hall. It happens. I've seen it. It was in that movie.
It's probably been in a few movies.
It grabbed her by the foot. It even took the blanket off of her and grabbed her by the foot and drug her down the hall. So that's why I wrap my feet. Because then they can't pull that shit. And you hold on to the blanket at the top.
Which is why when I get home, there are no fucking blankets for me.
You're skinny, sleep on your side. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's basically it. Because I gotta, wrap my scrawny ass in the last little 3 inches of blanket that she's left for me. And then she thinks she's being nice by, Like, because, of course, when I'm not there, she's taking up basically the entire bed because she can.
Don't.
You do.
No.
And
I try not to.
so I get in bed and she becomes aware that I'm there. And she thinks she's being nice by rolling over to give me my spot of the bed back. Except she takes all the fucking blankets with her. She rolls over, still all fucking demon-proof burritoed and what shit, and takes all the damn blankets.
Oops.
And then I go yank the blankets back away. And yeah, it's your turn to not breathe from laughing this week.
Sorry. Continue.
And then I go and, because fuck you, you've got the fan freezing my ass. So I have to take the blankets back. I go yank the blankets back and I just get ugly looks and you have no recollection of the shit you give me in the morning.
Apparently, I can carry on a full conversation in my sleep because there's no possible way I'm awake for this.
Yeah. That actually happens to us on a fairly regular basis.
It really does.
They come home. Like, how's your night? You go have a whole fucking conversation. Both sides participating. And get up in the morning and you're like, what time did you come home? What? We talked for like 30 minutes. You kept telling me to turn off my phone.
I'm pretty sure that one's just like programmed into muscle memory.
Yeah, I know.
Your phone is fucking bright.
Well, I'm sorry, but I try and clear my phone when I get home because...
Yeah, so that there's no evidence of your girlfriend.
It's more of I clear off...
That sounded suspicious. I have to clear my phone when I get home so Rihanna doesn't see anything.
No, I clear my phone because overnight I get a lot of Twitter pings because I have auto tweets and stuff that go out. Basically, it just sends out show stuff.
Yeah.
But I have it just programmed to automatically go out all hours of the day. And so I'll get retweets and likes and whatnot overnight. And I've got the little, hey, you've got notifications ping on my phone, so it'll just keep beeping.
Yeah.
So if I don't clear that shit out in the morning, my phone will keep fucking going off.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help anybody. So.
Yeah. That's why I put my phone on vibrate.
Yeah. Then you can't hear it when your alarms go up.
No, my alarms aren't on vibrate. My ringtone is on vibrate. So nobody can call me.
So when I call you and say I was just in a car crash and I'm dying, these are my last words, honey, please pick up. Oh my god. And scene. I know, that was...
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Yeah.
You do realize that it was just like by chance that I happened to wake up the night that you got hurt at work.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, where's Adam? Let me check my phone. Oh, I have like 12 missed calls. Huh. Yeah. Maybe something's happened.
Yeah. So maybe you should keep your phone on. Because who the fuck else is going to call you at night?
I don't know.
Yeah. You keep your phone on vibrate like all the time. You'd think maybe at night you should turn your phone on so in case of emergency, you actually answer your phone.
Yeah, but then it would wake up Sam and...
Or like on a night where you're like, hey, can you pick up food on your way home? And I'm calling you, hey, what do you want me to get you? Hey. 5 calls later, I've then passed all of the food. I've been trying to get a hold of you for the last 20 minutes up to food. And I'm like, well...
I know where this is going.
And then I'm like, oh, well, fuck, she's not waking up. I'll grab something for me. And then first thing in the morning, why didn't you fucking give me any food? Because you didn't fucking wake up when I called you.
Alright, here's the thing, y'all. I never in my life have ever woken up hungry. I don't understand people who wake up and the first thing they want to do is eat food. It baffles me. The first thing I want to do when I wake up is go back to bed. Like, I don't understand your need to consume food when you wake up. I don't get it.
Yeah, you're not a breakfast person.
But, while I have never woken up hungry in my life, I have always woken up Texan. So if you bring me Whataburger, yeah, I will wake up and eat it. I don't care what time it is. 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I don't care. I will wake up and eat it. Because I may not be hungry, but I am Texan.
Yeah.
Bring me Whataburger. That's all you gotta do.
There's no bad time of the day.
There's no bad time to have Whataburger.
Yeah. As a Texan, there's no bad time for Whataburger.
Mm-mm. Like, when is the right time for Whataburger? All the time.
Yep. That's why they're 24 hours a day.
Huh?
That's why they serve breakfast 11 to 11.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm not even defending the Texan bit, but I will say that there's no... Like,
there's not a bad time for Whataburger.
Yeah. When it comes
when
down
you can't decide, like, I don't... Out here, I can see it because there's not a lot out here, and we do have to drive kind of far to get to a Whataburger. But everybody that has that whole, well, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you feel like eating? I don't know. What do you feel like? Like, just go to Whataburger. Like,
yeah, in Texas, it's when in doubt, go to Whataburger. Why? Because there's going to be one within 2 minutes.
It was so great when we were driving. I was like, look, there's a Whataburger. Look over there. There's another one. Oh, look right there. There's one too.
Yeah. In Texas, every Whataburger is no more than 5 minutes from another Whataburger.
Yeah.
So...
That's my favorite.
So, yeah, we actually ate quite a bit of Whataburger while we were in Texas this last time.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I really am.
But, yeah. But it's... Yeah, that's kind of been a regular thing. Like, especially if I was getting home really late.
Mm-hmm.
Either if I'm getting home really early or really, really late.
Yeah. It's either stopping at me dinner or stopping to get everybody breakfast.
Yeah. But, yeah, because unless I'm getting home like stupid, ridiculously, oh shit, the sun's coming up already late.
Yeah. Which you have been for like past few weeks.
I've been bordering on 5 a.m. a lot lately, and those have sucked so
Which
bad.
is going to suck even more because I've got likely mandatory overtime all week.
You've been having a lot of bitch overtime.
So you're going to have to be prepared to take the boys to school all week.
Yeah, that sucks ass. The 5 a.m. to having to get up at 6 to take the boys in at 7 sucks. But yeah, you're getting up then already. So, but you having to get up those extra early days, I know that wears on you even more. But
I've got a 10-hour day tomorrow and a 9-hour day on Tuesday. And I'll probably have a 9-hour day on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah. Sucks. Ugh. And I know, I mean, the way my schedule's been lately, like I said, I've been coming home just shy of 5 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I've been so burnt. And
which
then to get
is
sick too.
Scary because I have to wake up at 5:45.
Yeah.
And that's like my latest. Like, I have to get out of bed right now.
Yeah.
If I want to make it to work on time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it gets kind of dicey.
But, yeah, the time issues lately. And that getting sick on top of that, I was like, That's
why I took Friday off. And like I said, Charlie stayed home too, and he slept all day. Fuck, I should have. I really should have.
You slept a good chunk of the day.
I did, but...
Yeah.
I should have slept more, especially because I had to work yesterday. And I think that's what did it, was I took a day off. I didn't have Theraflu until yesterday.
Yeah.
All I had was, like, the drink mix. And that's, like, a good temporary fix, but it doesn't really do much.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to work yesterday from 7 to 11, which it wasn't that long. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that demanding, but I still had to be there.
Yeah.
The day after I took a day off.
Yeah. On Saturday, having to go in, like an extra Saturday after you were already sick and you were still feeling shitty and...
Yeah, and I still didn't have the proper medication that would have gotten me through that shift.
Yeah.
And so then today, it just hit me like a ton of bricks all over again.
Yeah.
So, but I am going to take Theraflu tonight. I'm going to take Theraflu in the morning. And I'm going to take Theraflu with me. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Yep. This is the product placement show, guys. Pimpin' ain't easy. If only. If we got paid like $5 for every mention of everything we've mentioned in this episode,
we'd be able to buy one round of product for the week. Seriously.
I think between Theraflu and Zarbies, I think we're actually covered for a while.
Well,
every mention of them, $5 a mention for the whole episode.
So at the end of this, y'all, we're just going to tack on an hour of us saying Theraflu and Zarbies. Feel free to listen.
Yep. If only.
Yeah, right.
Pay us.
Oh, man.
But us being sick and all, I think I'll probably cut it a little short this week.
Yeah, I've got to go to bed. I've got to be up early. 10-hour day.
Yeah. And I've got to sleep off this crap and try and be in more, healthy condition tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow's, I guess now, all week I'm taking the boys to school, so.
Yep.
Fun.
And you still got to keep up with the little ones.
Yeah. Any parting words, my dear?
Bring tequila. Send tequila.
Tequila sucks.
Just tequila.
No, not tequila. Rum.
I mean, I prefer rum, but I feel like tequila would knock this out a little bit faster than rum would.
I just don't like tequila.
If we're going for medicinal purposes here, send tequila.
Whiskey.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not really a whiskey person.
Oh well.
Had it once. Not my thing.
Well.
You? Any final thoughts?
I don't know. We appear to have a new subscriber today.
Do we?
Because I just happened to be checking the numbers earlier this evening, and it looks as somebody was crazy enough to actually download our entire back catalog.
Oh. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Yep.
And if you get to this point, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Just kidding. I do have a shit I shouldn't have to say in this house.
Oh, yes.
I think we actually have two. The first one was really funny because you and I both said it. Except I said mine the night before at the dinner table, and you said yours the next morning, which was this morning, while the boys were supposed to be cleaning their room. So mine, they were supposed to be eating dinner. Yours, they were supposed to be cleaning. Both of us said, "Why am I hearing voices?"
Oh, yes.
I mean, there's a few explanations for that, but what we were going for was the boys were talking when they shouldn't have been.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not exactly the best way to phrase that.
No. The second one was me this afternoon to Bug. He has a tendency to bite his toenails.
Oh, yes, I remember this now.
Instead of, asking us to clip his toenails, he'll just, chew on them. It's really weird, kids.
He chews on his nails in that all-around sort of way.
Yes. Chews on all of his nails. He does not discriminate. But he had his foot in his mouth. I was like, "Bug, get your foot out of your mouth." And so he, kind of laid back onto my foot and was being weird. And I was like, "No, get my foot out of your mouth, too." Because he decided to, lick my toe. I don't understand these kids.
Such a weird... Bug is so weird.
He's very strange. So,
and again, it goes to
I had to tell a child to get his foot out of his mouth, and then get my foot out of his mouth.
And... yeah. Which kind of sort of plays into my little moment with Bug earlier in the week. We were driving to school, and he's kind of gotten this thing lately where...
He's very literal.
But he's gotten this thing lately where we're always listening to music, and I love music, and I love so many varieties of songs. And so we're listening to the classic rock station, and and he's just had this thing where he's been like, "Dad, who sings this song? Dad, who sings this song?" For everything. And he's like, "Dad, who sings this song?" Like, "It's the Scorpions." He's like, "Dad, Scorpions can't sing." I was like, I have no response to this.
He is very literal. But I just imagine a tiny frightening band of scorpions.
That's our bug.
With, like, bad 80s hair and everything.
Yeah, that's right. Try and picture a scorpion with a mullet. Trying to spin his drumsticks between his front claws.
Between his claws. Yeah. Oh, gosh. The next time we see a scorpion, I'm definitely going to have to, here I am!
But if you want to get more of this random insanity that we call this show...
What's wrong with you?
You can subscribe and check out all the past episodes at momanddadcuss.blogspot.com or check in with us on Facebook. Or if you're so inclined, or you've got a weird kid story, because kids, and everybody's got a weird kid story, hit us up at momanddadcuss@gmail.com.
I don't have any emails, and I did put it back on my phone,
yes,
so please.
You remembered to do that last week. You heard it. Heard it live.
You heard nothing live, actually, because I was quite distracted.
Yeah. But, if you are so inclined, leave a review or something. You can even leave a review on the Facebook page. That's a thing.
That's a thing.
That's totally a thing. But, yeah, check us out there. Do the thing. Leave us a review. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you don't think. Whatever. And until next time, you called us out on it.
You're on a cliffhanger.
You called me out on the fact repeating our names at the end is mildly dumb.
It really is.
So I don't know.
So
I don't know how to end the show now. You broke my ending.
Aw. Poor thing.
Oh god. No, you just, sorry. So I just suddenly had remembered my little sad moment when Sam dumped coffee on my head this morning. Sorry.
That was fantastic. Because he just sat there like, oh, Dad.
But anyway. Good night, everybody.
Good night.